Sonic cuts, vibrating the deck.
Your soul, don't stop.
Power moves,
You know my ammo.
battle sounds and beat breaks.
Sonic cuts on the beat. What up? What up?
Underground for radio, playing on your radio, digging in the crates, making sure the job is done. Sonic cuts, power moves, sucker DJs catching heart attacks. The race against Sue split them in two.
This is the payback from the past.
Sonic came with the cuts, he started blessing.
Cutting like he working in the coal mine.
Power moves,
That ill shit.
It don't take time for me to blow your mind.
I gotta let it rip on a bitch and a bitch ass nigga with a bin. That nigga with a bin's my nigga on God. Move with the crew, don't sweat. I can pull in a pull of a sweater, got pull like a lever. Who got the key to the Jeep? Me. Pull up with the seat on lead? Me. Punk guy nigga can't see me. Who the punk nigga wanna beat? More. First I'ma get that bag, then I'ma get that bag. Mama said get that bag, I'm gonna get that bag. First I'ma get that bag, Mama said get that bag, I'ma get the bag. And then I'ma bag that bitch, yeah. Famous chain, it's a brand new chain. It's a brand new chain. Chain. First I'ma get that bag, then I'ma get that bag. Mama said get that bag, yeah. I'm gonna get that bag, yeah. Get the bag, protect the back and yeah. Invest the back and get it back, yeah. You stay by your block, but you won't buy your block. Get the bag, protect the back, yeah. Get the back, get the strap, yeah. You stay on your block, nigga, but you don't own your block, nigga. Big booty hoes don't tempt me. I want a Benz, want a Bentley. I ain't content being a tenant. I need 40 acres of mule from you bitches. Fucking leg like I'm used to you bitches. No, I ain't amused to you bitches. If it ain't about face, I'll be like about face. Third year, third to you, I'm lieutenant. I'ma get rich, give my mama a Porsche. Now I'ma get rich and give my mama a Porsche. Now I'ma get rich, I'ma act like I'm poor. Get me got shot with a Glock 4-4 before I boycott Gucci for that black face linen. Or boycott H&M for blatant racism. Or boycott the public bus system. Won't play victim. I'ma boycott state prison. Why I keep it real to appeal to a fake nigga? Peel off in the race with the pill in your cranium. Coroner, find you laying on your back. Now you really in your bag. Bro, nigga came up. Shout out niggas who changed up. Now I'm throwing change down to the same bumps. And the shit never lasts. Get the bag, get the strap, ever last. B.I. First I'ma get that bag, then I'ma get that bag. Mama said get that bag, I'm gonna get that bag. First I'ma get that bag, Mama said get that bag, I'ma get the bag. And then I'ma bag that bitch, yeah. Famous chain, it's a brand new chain. It's a brand new chain. Chain. First I'ma get that bag, then I'ma get that bag. Mama said get that bag, and then I'ma bag that be out.
play the track and reflect back in the day, I was on my grind, counting stack, getting up my bread, cute face, hard head. If I hit you, then I'm talking about the back, spitting facts. I'm not with the drama, never petty, never exposed. Just on my grind, head down with my legs closed. You mind blown when I pop back on the scene, stay low, cause I move in silence, I don't disclose. My qualities say I ain't gotta rap seductively. If you ain't helping with my growth, then you stunting me. And money can't buy time, so I save mine till I spent it all doing me so productively. And when they try to hate, I don't get defensive, I just get offensive with the pen skills. Till my money flow expensive, cause you know, being broke is expensive. Hear me out, so I was written in the booth, I had to get it out. I knew I should've put the airplane mode on, cause then you hit me on the set for me to hear you out. I couldn't tell if you were faded or just so gone, but I had to go and get my bread. Had to leave that nigga left on red. You know that love shit dead, but it's fucking with my head, cause I'm home in the bed still thinking what you said. Damn. Lying, then I'm coming for the kill, cuz I got a lot of feelings that I need to heal. So just tell me on the real, what we doing, what's the deal, bruh? He be like, I never met a shorty like you. I know this little dinner spot, I think you like too. Just come through, I can take you to the top, pick you right up at your spot, and we can kick it if you like to. Damn, he know that everything that he be saying is perfect, but inside I know he got a plan, it's working. I told mans if I jump ship, ain't give me a plan, I ain't playing with the dumb shit. Then again, I ain't really trying to have you up in my predicament, cuz the last dude took a toll on my soul, and I ain't trying to throw the book at you for what that nigga did. Just wanna love, all this fucking getting old now. Yo, I've been through hell and back, I really need a friend. So while we acting like we more, it's an unknown, cause I ain't ready to be in a nigga face again, but that cologne doing something to my hormones. If I give you the key to my heart, Davy Jones, nigga, keep that locked. I listen to you while you talk, now I'm looking for the walk. We gon' rise with the bag, take it straight to the top, so let's get it there.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's poppin' with you? This is your man Sim. That was Lexi Michon. The name of the song was Airplanes. And before that, you heard Tommy Sketch. The name of that song was Get That Bag. And tonight, you know, we kind of got an upstate New York thing going on tonight, man. You know what I mean? So we're going to be banging off a lot of upstate New York artists tonight. Not a whole lot. We got about 4 songs that we're going to feature tonight, talk about it a little bit tonight. So it might be kind of a short show. Anyway, let me get on over here with my guys, man. I got Big Freezy in the house. Savvy D in his house is in the house tonight, having a little bit of video issues. You know what I mean? But he's here with us anyway. So let's get on over here, fellas. What's popping with you, man? How y'all feeling?
It was good. What's good?
I'm chilling, man.
Chilling good.
I'm chilling, man. It's been, you know, it's been a little bit of a break. We are, you know, we got a little bit of a time change, and I'm on the screen twice. Let me get myself off the screen. There we go. A little bit of a time change, man. Usually I do this show on Fridays, but, you know, we decided, you know, maybe we can, you know, switch it up, try to do it on Wednesdays, see what's going on then. You know what I mean? You know, to see how that flows off with it a little bit on Wednesday nights. Figuring, you know, when things do open back up, everybody's going to want to get out, get their party on and whatever on Friday nights, especially when it really opens back up and it really gets going. Friday nights, people, you know, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know what people are going to want to do. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it might be a short show tonight, but for those who are just joining us, man, just remember, we're now doing Underground Radio on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. And then, of course, the NBA playoffs gets in the way, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a game every night at 9 p.m. There he is. There goes Savvy. There's a game every night at 9 p.m., so that gets in the way, too. But it's all good. You know what I mean? Oh, your video just went back off, Savvy. But anyway, before, you know, I wanted to bring this up to you, Freezy. I don't know if you knew this. You know, before we start getting into some of this independent music, You know, Nas, listen, we're Nas fans here, so we're going to talk about Nas. You know that Nas
Man,
dropped the
you just made my
album.
heart flutter just now, dog. You made my heart flutter. That was random.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cutting you, man.
But look, right, so you know Nas dropped King Disease, right?
Right.
And you know, that was fully independent. Because we're doing independent music here. That album was independent. He's no longer on Def Jam, and he's straight up on It's Just Mass Appeal.
Mass Appeal.
Right? So when he dropped King Disease, it ranked number 5 on the Billboard charts, and it ranked number 1 on the independent music charts.
Right.
Because he's now considered independent. Right?
Right.
I mean, that's huge. That's kind of big to go as an independent artist. Obviously, he already has a name. Everybody knows who he is, right? But it's pretty big for an artist to go number 1 on the Billboard altogether. An independent artist, Billboard altogether. You know what I mean? And he went number 5 on the Billboard, and then of course number 1 on,
that's major. That's major, man.
Yeah, that's big. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why these major artists aren't doing it anyway. Right? All of these guys now, they have such a name, it does not, the promotion is going to be there. You know what I'm saying? If Jay-Z comes out and says he's dropping an album, the promotion is going to be there no matter what. The marketing is there. Jay-Z has enough power where he can call up whatever beer company he wants to do a deal with, cell phone company he wants to do a deal with, and do a deal with those guys, for his album or for his music or whatever it is. I know MC Search was on last week or the previous week, whenever MC Search was on, right? And he said, with his label, what he's able to do is provide connections. But that's for small artists, right? Artists like we have on tonight, up-and-coming artists that are dope, and they need that push from someone who has connections. But someone like a Jay-Z doesn't need MC Search's connections, or Nas don't need MC Search's connections anymore, or whoever else is out there, they don't need MC Search's connections or anybody else's connections. You know what I mean? They have the ability to make those connections themselves if they really want to.
Right.
You feel me? Right. So I don't understand why some of these bigger names aren't just like, yo, I'm going straight independent.
Like a Jadakiss. What is Jadakiss need with Def Jam?
Exactly, like a Jadakiss, right? Go straight up independent. Why not? I don't understand that, but I guess they have their reasons behind it. Some of them I think will end up just going like, those deals sometimes go long, or 4 or 5 albums. They went 4 or 5 albums or something like that. So they got to get through those albums, which is one of the reasons why I think Nas did Nasir with Kanye West. I think it was like, yo, let's get this. That was his last album on Def Jam. I think that was part of it. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out, man, to Brooklyn Honcho. Thank you for the super chat. Said preach, talking about this independent artist. Chuck Allen in the building. Prince Nassim, Brooklyn Honcho, The Public Enemy. Appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through. So, we got a couple of artists, man. We kind of, on the Upstate New York tip tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Upstate New York is doing a thing.
It's popping.
In hip hop,
it's popping. Yeah, because you had an artist on from Upstate New York probably maybe a month and a half ago, and I was like, yo, this dude right here has got it all. I can't remember his name, but he came on the show. He was fire. The song was fire, and then he came on, and he was a G about how he handled the questions and everything. Stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? So they got some stuff going on. Yeah, I mean, listen, it makes me proud because I'm from Upstate New York, right? I was born in the Albany area, then I grew up in Utica, New York. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me proud because for a while I was kind of like, dang, like when we gonna have somebody really pop off from Upstate New York? You know what I'm saying? Then of course you got Griselda and everything, but I'm talking before then. You know what I mean? And the closest person, one of the closest people was like Saigon, right? Because he lived in Newburgh. You know what I mean? Right. And that's upstate New York. But it was like waiting for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now it's happening. You know what I mean?
It's happening. Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. Tonight we got someone from Buffalo, someone from Chicago, Rochester, someone from Syracuse. And of course we know what's going on in Rochester right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With all the protests and everything. So shout out to those brothers and sisters in Rochester that's standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's standing up. I mean, but yeah, man, Upstate New York's doing this thing. Like I was watching a video with somebody and it was like, yo, for New York, Upstate New York is holding it down. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo,
Upstate New York is mad slept on. All people think New York and they think the New York tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? But New York is a lot bigger than that, man. A lot bigger than that. A lot more people. You know what I'm saying? A lot more style and such.
Yeah, so. and like, you know, when people look at Upstate New York, a lot of times they think about farms, suburbs, stuff, right?
Apples,
but
prison,
right? Prison, really prison. You know what I mean? But when you go inside these cities, man, it's just like any other big city. It's just smaller. Buffalo, Rochester, Albany, Utica, Syracuse. You go inside, man, it's just like any other city, just a little smaller. You know what I mean? But all the same shit is going on. You know what I mean? All the same shit is going on. So, yeah, man. Let's do this. Let's get into the first artist. His name is YNX 716 Buffalo area code, I believe. He's from Buffalo, and it's a video. All right, so let's check him out. You know what I mean? Let's check him out. Let's do it. Chuck Allen said, definitely prison. Yes, definitely prison. Upstate New York. People know Upstate New York for the prisons. We get, there ain't no doubt about that. All right, let's get it, man. This is YNX 716. Let's rock.
Yeah. YNX 71. And now I can't sleep. I toss and turn, just waiting my turn. They never cared, act like they concerned. Just keep it real, cause the voices tell the truth. They fear it way more than a lie. The pressure applied, I prophesized, they made me new. My alter ego told me fuck rap. I made it pack, in fact I broke it once, no sense to rush back. I'm using caution for this calling. Used to hear them talk less, and now they speak more often. I read and sketch, I won't see neglect that won't keep me off them. Foot on you rappers' neck, they keep on telling me I'm next. That's why I'm YNX. The only goal is be the best, that's where my mind directs me. I can't settle for nothing less. See, it's level to take this breath. I'm rapping till no energy's left. I'm mild mannered, so my enemies blessed. I practice patience, looking past the people hating. I wonder who envy best. Search for love like there's any left. I lost it all before I came across. I manifested. I sip this Henny trying to argue with these voices. Yo, don't hate on me, you should've made some better choices. Tried to let go of the feelings that I kept inside. I hear these voices in my head. See, it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. I hear these voices in my head. They normal cause I'm a Gemini. These split personalities clash. Can't give a pass to my downfall. I learned it so fast. Don't be your own demise. I made my own path and you can't follow it. I bottle up my thoughts and my hollow tips like y'all gotta listen. I chose every mission, gave no shows for admission. Souls was given in exchange for this life. They contradicting. Listen, thought I was tripping till I seen it for myself. Why they telling me health is wealth, man, I can't seem to put the bottle down. I need to step up out my thoughts and put a block around it. Like if I'm stuck with writer's block, I know just how it sounded. It's so profound just how I put these words together. I only get better, I see it clearly above the pressure. Yo, I sip this Henny trying to argue with these voices. Yo, don't hate on me, you should've made some better choices. Tried to let go of the feelings that I kept inside. I hear these voices in my head, see it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. Yo, I hear these voices in my head, it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. YNX 716.
It's It's YNX, ladies and gentlemen, 716. And I believe YNX was on, I think he was on Shade 45 not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Dope song, though. I like that song right there. I love the sample in the back. You know, the lady singing the voices. You know, I hear voices, blah, 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 blah. I love that sample in the back. You know what I mean? Right, the tone of his voice, it's like a raspy whisper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a raspy whisper. You know, I like the tone of his voice. Big Freezy, what you think, man?
So I like the joint, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like the joint. I think this joint is complete. I like the artist, the pen game. The pen game was good. The tone was good. The pace was good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and like what you said about the sample, you know, we love samples on here, man. If you know, for hip hop heads that love hip hop, that remember, you know, cats used to rap the instrumentals, him putting this sample on here was fire. You know what I mean? To me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I like the joint, man. I want to hear more from this cat. Just as long as this is true to itself, you know what I'm saying? I hope this ain't just like a one-off joint. You know what I'm saying? I doubt it is, but I like what I heard so far.
Yeah. Savvy, what you think, man?
I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant to even weigh in because it's like I'm not sure if it's because I'm coming through the web client right now, but it sounded like maybe it needs to be mixed a little bit more. You feel me? Like the beat kind of sounded a little bit flat behind them. You feel me?
Okay.
The beat kind of sounded a little bit flat behind them. If that's just the transmission, then you know that's cool. But I do like the song. I think it's a quality song. I like his tone of voice. I could use with a little bit more energy in the voice. But the lyrics were dope. Sample was dope. The beat was dope, although a bit flat. It could widen out.
Okay.
A bit.
And that could be, it could be, you know, the transmission, or it could also be, you know, just the beat itself. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. But he's definitely nice. He definitely has a pen. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely clearly has some things to talk about and a good way of conveying what he wants to get across. So it's clear talent there.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're out there, why next? Give us a call, man. 516-405-2246. I know I have spoken with an artist or two that's going to call in and talk about their music. You know what I mean? But if you're out there, make sure you give us a call so you can talk about it a little bit. Right? Again, that was YNX 716. The name of the song was Voices, and I put his Instagram link into the YouTube chat so you can go ahead and check him out. Right? And there is a video over there. You'll be able to see him on Shade 45 and all of that. So, you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, just for those who are keeping up with the game, Toronto looks like they're gonna beat Boston. And that looks like that's going to go into a game 7. That's the way it's looking right now. You know what I mean? It looks like Toronto's going to beat Boston. I thought Boston was, not to get too much into sports right now, but I thought that Boston was I thought they was primed and ready to take them out. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man.
I thought that they were primed and ready to take them out. And
I thought they were going to make them lunch. But first of all, you know, because I was watching the game earlier, and nobody was playing defense, bro.
Yeah.
Like they were trying, but there was people getting open looks on each other the entire night, and it was like, fam, like the first team to put the clamps on is gonna win.
Yeah, I mean
that's why they're in overtime.
Listen, Toronto saved themselves with that shot the other day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They saved themselves there. Yeah, and Anobi, man, they saved themselves. They definitely saved the season, and now they got some new life, and Boston better be careful. But anyway, I don't want to get too much into sports, right? Because if we start talking sports, we're going to talk all night long. You know what I mean? I do want to ask the question before we get into this next joint. Have you guys listened to the Lox's new album?
Yes.
Living Off Experience. Have you listened? I haven't had a chance to listen to the entire thing, but have you listened to the Lox's new album?
I heard all except the last like 3 or 4 tracks, I think.
Okay.
Because I was driving around to it. Man.
Okay. So give me a quick synopsis of the album. I want to do a review, but just give me a quick synopsis of the album.
First of all, these dudes don't miss a step. Like they're still sharp. Okay, they still got everything in the world to say right now, and it's an album where you get all these dudes. You know, they're titans in the game, established, and they have this universe that they build within there where Sheik is talking about how he was supposed to go meet Styles at the juice bar. You know what I'm saying? But instead they're going through this and that, and all of this is happening. And it's just real dope because they're still throwing you stories on the album. They're still getting gritty with it on the album. And they're showing their new values. What do I value at this age, at this stage in my career? A lot of talk about that. And the lyrical performances, of course, on fire. And you know what I want to say? We got to get some more love for Sheik, man.
For Sheik?
I don't see enough love for Sheik. Everybody love Jadakiss. Everybody loves Styles P. Sheik has a strong, dedicated fan base, but I don't see enough celebration of Sheik love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for me, just my opinion, Sheik, has always been good, but I just never thought he was especially not on the level of Jadakiss. And I didn't think he was on the level of Styles P either. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that Sheik was a little bit lower than them two. Just a little bit. Right. He's still good, but
he's not getting run over by him though. You feel me?
Right. Nah, I feel you. Now I'm looking in the chat and I see Made by Harlem said, yes, he's heard it. He's a little bit disappointed. He said there's a few good songs, but a lot of cringy songs. See, I haven't heard the whole thing, so I really got to give it a good listen and then come in and do a review of it. You know what I mean? Do a review.
I wonder what songs he found cringy.
So I usually jump on the Lox as soon as they come out, man. But I don't know how I let this slip through. I guess because I'm still in my Nas coma. It's my Nas coma probably lasts like 3 more months because I play it everywhere I go. I'm definitely gonna buy it.
I'm with you on that one, Freezy. And Freezy just froze up on us, man. I'm with you on that one. About the Nas joint. But anyway, let's get to another track. And hopefully this artist is ready to call in. I did speak to him a little bit earlier on Instagram. He said he was going to call in. And I did want to say, before we move on, just a little bit more about YNX 716. He said he's inspired by Nas, Scarface, Outkast, Lloyd Banks. And he said his goal is to deliver 1990s style music, take you back to the essence of hip hop. You know what I mean? So obviously, he's in the same vein as Griselda, and you heard that. He was featuring on Shade 45. He's promoting singles with Conway, the Machine. You know what I'm saying? And Conway, the Machine, and Method Man got a new joint out too. We're gonna listen to that a little bit earlier. Yeah, they got it's called Lemon. We're gonna listen to that a little bit later. So I said we're gonna listen to it a little earlier. We're gonna listen to it a little bit later. All right, so let's get to this next artist. This next artist, man, is actually the producer of the song actually sent it in. Okay, the producer sent it in. The name of the song is No Games. The producer is Wolf Morpheus. And the artist is V-Booy Rand from Fayetteville, North Carolina. All right, and I think he's going to call in. He's either going to call in or Zoom in. So, if you're listening, get ready to get on the horn, my man. So we're going to go ahead and get into this right here. All right, again, the name of the song is No Games. And it's Wolf Morpheus featuring V-Booy Rand. All right, so let's go ahead and bang it.
Yeah. Rand. I wanna see these niggas chill on the pill popping and still toting. Old words that I've been spoken, they still potent. I feel chosen, look up and see where the bill going. Talk cheap, but niggas don't want beef when the grill's open. I'm still smoking, no retarded can fix. I ball with a chip on my shoulder, going hard as a bitch. I know some youngins armed with clips, take all of your shit, then lay you down for five to your back like that golf for the Knicks. The cycle continues regardless of this, it always be the same. Your mindset gotta rearrange to see a change, to see the fame. These niggas sell their souls, still don't be ashamed. It's funny we remain inside these chains, I cannot free a slave. Can never miss in the clutch, I gotta manage the moment. The camera's on, I stand alone as I damage opponents. I sat at the throne and had the crown for your rap. Was approaching a level of etiquette enough to come after the coldest. I'm like Shaq with my back to you niggas, I'm catching the score. And I can shatter the back of the board while I'm passing the boredom. It's Young Rand like I'm back in New Orleans, but I'm still veiled to the day that my casket is ordered. Yeah, confidence higher than average. Normal niggas be whacking, they boring. Verses be lacking importance. Niggas be capping in order to live a fake ass fantasy life that a rapper was forcing. Niggas get whacked over Jordans. Meanwhile, I know some niggas back in the trap with a quarter keef and a rapper and push a pack to look after their daughter. You niggas rat on your homie on a social media app. They act as informants. Shit getting sad and annoying. Me, I'm on a different wave, craving a dapper persona. Sipping yak till I'm yawning. I be on track in the morning after the aftermath of the horror. Adapting my aura. Foreign exchange, imported the crap from the border. Back when I squeegee floors, no Fiji when towel was the water. All this money piling around me, I act like a hoarder. Could never go back to the torture, scrapping up quarters. All praise be to God, I know that no man is immortal. Yeah.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that was produced by Wolf Morpheus and the rapper is V-Booy Rand. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Before we finish, before I get to that, let me stop that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There we go.
Rand.
I think I got it gone.
I wanna see these niggas chill on the pill popping and still toting. Old words that I've been spoken, they still potent. I feel chosen, look up and see where the bill going. Talk cheap, but niggas don't want beef when the grill's open. I'm still smoking, no retarded can fix. I ball with a chip on my shoulder, going hard as a bitch. I know some youngins armed with clips.
All right, there we go. My bad on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get back to the crew over here. All right. So again, that was Wolf Morpheus featuring V-Booy Rand. Tell me what you think about it.
Hey, how long was that song, man?
Man, that song was about
short, right?
Yeah, that song was about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, that song seemed short, man. I was kind of getting into it, and then it was like it was off.
Well,
So,
that's how.
yeah,
Well, that's how it is nowadays. So
Yeah, but I'm speaking to the quality of the song, though. I was getting into it, man, and then it was like it's over. You know what I'm saying? I was vibing. I kind of like this.
Yeah.
I think in production, everything doesn't have to sound the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to follow somebody else's template. This right here, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, was stepping out in its own lane, kinda. You know what I'm saying? I dug it.
Yeah,
The production to me was dope.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling it too. I see Made by Harlem said Paul George ? Because the dude did look like Paul George. He does. He looks like Paul George. He looks like Paul George.
Yeah.
V-Booy, call in, man. If you're there, call in. And if you are calling, just to let you know, you gotta let it's not an answer machine that's picking up. Let it go all the way through. You know what I mean? Let it go all the way through, and then it'll patch you over to me. All right, but yeah, he does look like Paul George. D Public Enemy said nice flow, production was good. Salute to the artist. He said he grew up right down the road from him. Yeah, that was a good song, man. And like I said, Wolf Morpheus. I got some other stuff on Wolf Morpheus from other artists. And then of course there's V-Booy Rand's got some stuff out too, and I need to check out some more stuff from him. Just to see what's going on there, because he sounds like a dope rapper. Yeah, Savvy, what you think, man?
That was nice, man. That dude can rap. That dude can really rap. I was impressed. You know what I'm saying? I have no comment on the beat. I was just tuned into what he was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The beat was nice behind him, and yeah, it was a little short. I don't think it's necessary to drag certain tracks out. You know what I mean? If you can give me a fire 2 minutes pause, then it's like, I'm with that.
yeah. One hit a quitter. Right, I think. I was a slow
person. Damn, Savvy.
It's over already.
We're gonna laugh. I was gonna just walk right past it. But yeah, man, dude is cold nice. Like I want to hear what he has to say, because he was putting some lines together. He said he's like Shaq with his back to the basket, grabbing the scorer, and something like, I was like, yo, like, I love it when I hear good wordplay, right? It's not like a 2-line punchline. It's not like a single line pun, right?
Right.
It goes across for like 3 or 4 lines. Mm-hmm. He's putting together this simile, this metaphor that he's building for you across a couple of lines, and it all ties together and makes perfect sense, but then doesn't disrupt the flow of the verse in its entirety.
Right.
And it made it seem effortless too. So I was watching a live stream. It was Fat Joe talking to LL Cool J, and they were talking about how they know when they hear an MC, when they hear somebody rap, they could tell when they got the handle. Like when the NBA players, he's a young up and coming baller, dribble the ball, he's like, oh, I could tell he's nice, he has the handle. That's what I heard. I heard the handles.
Okay.
So I want to hear more tracks, and I want to hear from him.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully he's gonna make it in and call in. But we'll go forward, and when he does call in or zoom in, then we'll get with him then. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll get with him then. I also wanted to, Freezy, and this might get a whole lot of people excited. I want you to listen to this. All right, this Nas was on Sirius XM. He was on Hip Hop Nation. All right, listen to this.
The hip hop head in me would be remiss if I didn't ask certain questions. So I just want to know, are we ever getting Nas in Large Pro?
Man.
Don't dwell on this one, because I'm going to ask you about 4 more though, just like it.
All good. I've been thinking about that for a while. I've been thinking about doing that with him for a while. That's something I really want to do.
Crazy.
I really want to do that. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, the culture, of course it had been rumored and talked about, and that's something that the culture always asks for. But they also asked for Nas and DJ Premier, man. What's your relationship with Preem? Are we going to get more music from y'all two?
Mum's the word on the Premier.
Oh, shit. Wait, I'm calling Preem right after this?
I didn't say that, no.
You said enough. You said enough, Nas.
All right, so I'm going to ask you, do you think Are we getting a Nas and DJ Premier joint?
Man, we got to.
Are we getting it though? But is it coming up next? Because you know, if you looked at some of the other interviews, some of the interviews that Nas was doing when he was promoting King's Disease, he said he's got a secret or I guess it's a secret album, secret album that he's working on. Do you think it's him and DJ Premier? I don't want to get deep into it. I'm just asking, do you think it's him and DJ Premier?
If it's not, then it better be Distant Relatives too.
I was thinking album. I was thinking a Firm album. You know what I'm saying? Because if you hear Full Circle, Cats is invested in the verses. And so I listened to Full Circle about 10 or 12 times just to see if Foxy was really off. And I think I may have underestimated how good her verse was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of like where she was going, and it sounded like they were invested. And if they invested in doing a joint together, album soon come is what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't invest like that if you don't want the public to invest in you later on.
Right.
You know, because they're gonna just do some verses together and then got the check and step. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what. And if you had an AZ verse, did you hear AZ verse?
Yeah, AZ's verse was ridiculous. Right. It was ridiculous.
Did he hear AZ's verse? Didn't we review it?
Yeah, we reviewed it.
Come on, son.
Right.
We reviewed it.
But you know, he hear AZ's verse? Everybody in the world heard that verse, Freeze.
So you alluding to that AZ might have got Nas. Is that what you're saying?
No doubt about it.
Is that what you're asking?
It's no doubt about it.
Who said that?
In my opinion, AZ's verse was better. It's my opinion. I think AZ's verse is better.
Right.
But look, all I want to say with that though is if indeed we are getting a Nas and DJ Premier album, it's going to be, hopefully it's going to be crazy, but you already know the expectations are going to be freaking off the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be off the roof. Expectations will be off the roof. It's going to be crazy. But let's see, man. I mean, it's going to be super dope if we do. Be super dope to get a Nas and DJ Premier album. Anyway, let's get on to another song. Then we'll come back.
How you gonna hit me with that and then try to move on?
Yo, because I just wanted to keep it just real quick, just to put it out there. Do you think Nas and Preem are working on an album together? It sounds to me like that could be that little secret album that Nas was talking about. You know, he was like, "Mum's the word." You know. Anyway, look, I don't want to harp on Nas too long.
Man, that's like asking if I want the Benz with the panoramic roof and the Italian leather. Yes.
I mean, I know you want it. I know that you want it. I know that you want it. I was just asking, do you think that's what's coming next? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Anyway, let's get to this next artist, man. His name is Rio Sparkwell. Rio Sparkwell. He's a dynamic MC and producer hailing from Syracuse, New York. His style is entrenched with street life, which is expressed both poetically and vividly with his sharp pen game. Rilio's early influences include Rakim, Raekwon, Nas, Ghostface, and the late Sean Price. From Syracuse, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rio Sparkwell. We do got a video for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into Rio Sparkwell. Let's go.
So you gotta have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them shits. Okay. Yeah. Untouchable De Niro, double meaning, level thinking. Ground zero, divine ego. Swift spirit moving over the water, the holy breath. The road of lonely steps, chosen to hold strength, the pole shift. Tokyo drift, gliding slide with a bulky spliff. My fingertips on the cliff like a slide stone flick. Sharon Stone giving me neck like herringbone. She sure could carry a tone, just hearing her moan. Prime cut, she got T-bone. Demi Moore rubbing my back, ready to reload. Grown man, the G code, it's deep though. Jameson straight, flaming the eighth, planning the greatest escape. Out of state with sovereign place. Wait, gold and silver standard, considered a challenge. Well balanced economics, just living the ballad. Songs are so smooth, aged yak overdue. I ain't trying to hold you, I'm just holding the glue. Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Gambino slang, coded language, no emo, the most quoted, so take advantage. Turn the phones off, fizzo, take out the battery, turn the music up loud and shut up when you talk to me. Old murder ethics, the law of retribution, follow old methods. In these new times, no exclusions, no slip-ups. Never get caught sleeping, gotta stay gripped up and stay woke to these demons. Steam heating, temperature rising, the pressure building. Still in all, we came a long way from back in them buildings. Still in all, we got a long way to go. Crafting the vision, never asked for permission. Still, after these millions, just striving for perfection. The universe is mental, gotta water the seeds planted. Shine light and control conditions, nurture thoughts, solidify positions. Twisted, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, was Rio Sparkwell. The name of the song is Bloody Luciano. He's from Syracuse. Talk to me, fellas. What you think, man?
Do you know who that song reminds me of?
Who?
Your favorite rapper, West Side Gun.
It reminds you of West Side Gun.
If West Side Gun had a deep voice and was a little bit more lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could hear that because that's exactly the kind of beat he would choose.
I can hear the beat. Saying? I can hear the beat. I can't hear the style. I can't hear the style. I can hear the beat. I can't hear the style.
Think about the hook. Think about the chorus. You know what I'm saying? The repetition, the Bloody Luciano. You know what I'm saying? But his voice is deep.
But his voice is
deep now. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds different. And he rap a little bit better.
Yeah. You know, he's a little bit more in the pocket.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit more in the pocket.
Now, I say that to say this, right? That's West Side Gun's real voice taken to a slight extreme. Like he slightly up pitches his voice. You feel me? I feel like this guy is slightly down pitching his voice.
You think hold on. You say West Side Gun is up pitching his voice?
Not digitally.
Okay.
I think when he's rapping in the booth, he he hits a higher octave than he speaks in, because I've heard him just talk normally, and it's like probably a little bit higher when he raps. I want to hear this guy's normal speaking voice, because it sounds like he's like lowering his voice to add to the impact, which is not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of rappers don't rap in the regular voice, but it sounds like he's just a little bit in between, you know, the pitch that would sound like it really hit. You feel me?
Right. I think it's hard to rap in your regular voice. I think naturally, once you start rapping, you do. Like, I've done hooks, and it's never my regular voice when I do that. I think it's just hard, you know what I'm saying, to do your regular. It's hard to do your regular voice. You're either gonna bring it up or take it down.
You know who was good at that? Big L.
Yeah,
Big
that's
L
true.
Talk like that for real.
That's true. Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
He did. He talked like that for real. But I think it's just natural, especially like the producers, like, yo, bring some more energy. And once you bring energy, the octave of your voice is going to change. Or the producer's like, yo, chill it out some. So then the octave of your voice is going to change too, right? Because like, cool it down, chill out a little bit. You might go a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to close my comments on this track with this, right? I really appreciate the poeticism that he used on the track. But I do feel like maybe he needs to go a little bit harder when he transitions back into the verses, right? Because you get that tone, that dimness, that sort of feeling that kind of sets in what he's talking about, that gritty, bloody Luciano, you know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the verses, I want to see a shift in the energy to a greater degree than what I saw. I felt like it was going like this. You feel me? And then during the verses, it went like this, right? I want to see it go like this. You know what I mean? And then bam, and then come back down to that lower energy, right?
Okay.
Hit that bam. Create moments where there's a peak in the energy, where it's like bang, like this is a high point. Now he's really hitting it, and then dip us back down during the chorus. You know what I'm saying? And then bring it home. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like there's a great track a step and a half away. Like right now it's decent. You know what I'm saying? Some parts are good. Some parts are decent. But it could totally take a jump with just those small adjustments.
Yeah, and I agree. I think that because when you listen to it, it's like it's the same. Listen, I think he was dope lyrically, right? I think he's got skill. It was dope lyrically, but I felt like it was just too much of the same all the way through, right? There wasn't, at some point, give us a little bit of a real spit, like real quick, you know, even if you switched it up and went double time right quick and then got back to it or something like that, just to give us, just to wake me up real quick.
Exactly.
Just to wake me up. Bam. Like, oh, snap. Hold up. Just to wake me up a little bit and then get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
When you create, sorry to interject again, but when you create content, whatever medium it is, movies, music, whatever, you want to have that build up. You want to have that. You want to create high points for us, and then dip us down. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy. Create another bang high point, and then these are going to be the very memorable parts of the song that stand out. But to me, the most memorable part of the song was the hook that matched the same energy as the verses. And so the verses kind of fall away to me because it started off with the chorus.
Right. I feel you. Freezy, what do you think, man?
So, in terms of the rapper himself, I don't know I think I might have missed what everybody else was getting. I loved the sample. I don't know if it's a sample, but I loved the singing part. How it accentuated what he was rapping. Yeah. It was like they was together, like they together on stage. You know what I'm saying? I think the song is pretty good. It kind of reminded me of the songs that be on a Wu-Tang album, the unreleased songs. You know what I'm saying? Like when the joints you'll get. You know, so I think what my man did was dope. You know, overall, I kind of like the song.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put his information in the chat. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and check out this Conway and Method Man video. All right, it's called Lemon. We're going to go ahead and check that out. And then we're going to come back. And one of Marco Polo's boys, Mark Russo, he's got a song for us to listen to. Okay. So, Mark Russo, I know I seen him in the chat. Mark, if you're in the chat, be prepared to call in, man, and talk to us, all right? All right, be prepared to talk to us. Brooklyn Honcho, thank you for the super chat. He said, we outside pumping Holly on demand. She's an artist. She's an artist, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Brooklyn Honcho. You know, when it says Holly on demand and it's OnlyFans, it sounds like, wait a minute, what you putting up? What you doing? But she's a rap artist. I didn't get a chance to listen to it all, but Brooklyn, if you can paste a link, send me a link. Maybe you did, and maybe I missed it. Huh? No, I don't want to link to the OnlyFans. No. Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. I want to link to her music, bro. I don't want to link to that. I want to link to the music, man. I want to link to the music. You know what I mean?
Share the account, man.
I want to link to the music, bro. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Send me a link to the music, man.
I'm messing with you. I know you do.
On and on. Make sure you guys check out Freezy's channel, On and On. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the super chat, Big Freezy. Make sure you check it out, On and On. You know, it's pretty dope. I did a video on it not too long ago with Freezy, so make sure you check it out. But anyway, Brooklyn Honcho, send me the link, man. Send me the link. Send me the link. And Mark Russo, I'm about to put the number in here, 516-405-2246. That's the number for you to call in, my brother. All right, that's the number for you to call in. And if you want to jump in through the Zoom and talk to the people that way, I'm putting my email in here, and send me an email and I'll send you the Zoom link. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get into this video. All right. This is Conway the Machine featuring Method Man. The name of the song is Lemon. All right. So let's go ahead and get with it, man.
Lemon squeeze. Yo, Conway up.
Look, play my position in the kitchen, I'm working. Whip it, bag of half and 50s, hit the strip and I serve it. If it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. With the extender throwing at you till I flip your Suburban. All my businesses flourish, I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Irvin. Damn, I know my nigga's sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his sentences concurrent. That ain't get him discouraged. Got another homie in prison for murder. He would let his gun clap and fire at anyone that would try. Watching this baby mother's cry, I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear. She know that come with his life. Thought about it. His kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from. And this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the Benz truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling white and running from the polices. You niggas know who flow nicest. Raise the ball and coke prices. Fronted the homie, caught a joint, he stopped answering. Been my nigga since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Nigga, lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Don't tell my niggas stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that stem, almost fainted. Fiends love me in every ghetto, nigga, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you heinous? Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze.
Go to my brother Conway and Method Man. Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Who would think, man, Method Man is up for the verse of the year right now, man. Method is up for verse of the year, man. That lemon squeeze, man. CNN, watching CNN. I forgot what he said, man. You can't even see CNN.
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tents, y'all ain't seeing that. It's kind of mess, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the scope, you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of dirty money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just stick the needle in. The goose is all quite big enough to fit the seagull in. Tis the season and why ask why? I has my reasons and my birds don't need no seasoning. Methyl D in this evening. Now ask yourself, is that really air that you breathing in? I think outside the box, did I find a box I can keep them in? Or just leave it then, like the bouncer won't let your people in. People said they want that old map, well this the prequel then. I get medieval, some people won't make the prequel then. Leave them in the fetal position, F it, I'm leaving then. I use the system, you cowards use euphemisms. Women call me super daddy, my powers is supervision. Who gave you permission to speak? To learn you listen, learn to listen to a different MC. You learn the difference. In addition, if you're missing MC, sign this petition, get a fraction of that faction subtracted by my division. I'm a boss, so that means I make decisions slash villain. I will kill an MC to make a living, yeah.
There we go. My bad. That was Conway the Machine featuring Method Man. Yo, let me tell you, man. That joint is dope. It's hard
Fire.
And it's dope. It's hard and it's dope. Yeah, no doubt about it. That joint is just dope.
Scorcher.
You know what I'm saying? That joint is just super dope. Yo, that's what Method Man should be doing. That's what Method Man should be doing. I know Method Man, listen, Method Man is, you know, he's playing a lawyer. I don't know if you got a chance to watch. I don't know if you got a chance to watch Power Book 2, but he's playing a lawyer on Power Book 2. You know what I'm saying? So Method Man does his thing. You know, he does big things, whatever. But when it comes to making music, that's what he should be doing. That's Method Man. You know what I'm saying? That's Method Man.
Yo, that might be the best Method Man verse I heard in like 15 years.
Relax.
No.
On the Bad Name remix on the Gangstar album that came out last year, he eviscerated.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
He got eviscerated.
He got off on that Gangstar album.
Okay, yeah, I ain't heard that. I'll go back and listen to that. But this is wait a minute. So you implying that Method Man is like the spitter of all spitters, like I should be looking for him. Method Man's reputation ain't that. Method Man's a good rapper, man. He do good stuff. But this verse right here is like what we want Method Man to be every day that he spit. This right here is like he set the bar for himself. You know what I'm saying? This is what we want to do to be since the beginning. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give him credit for what he did. Because when they said this might be when I heard the intro of the verse of the year, I'm like, okay, there's got to be hyperbole. But then I heard the verse and I'm like, you know what? I mean, I ain't going to say it's the best verse I heard all year, but I will say that Method Man did step his game up. And what I'll do is I go back and listen to that Gangstar joint. Because, you know, when you say something, I don't just take stuff lightly. You know what I'm saying? When you be like, yo, no, go check something, I'll go check for it. You know what I'm saying? But this verse, though, is definitely one of his better verses.
Freeze. Did I just hear you say that his reputation is not that he's a spitter? Because I've always felt like he was underrated. Not only that, but in recent years, he's out rapping a lot of his Wu-Tang peers who are still rapping. Okay? So what are we really talking about here, right? Anytime I see anybody from the Wu featured on anything, I hit play.
Right.
Because I want to hear the craftsmanship. I want to see if the blade is still sharp. I want to see if the killer bee still got the stinger.
Right.
Okay? And this man's stinger has been strong. He has been sharp over the past few years, and he has been making a case for himself as in his advanced stage of his career as being like, you know, like when you said that just now, I was like, oh, this man hasn't heard that much meth recently.
Yeah,
that may be true. That may be true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not denying that because I just admit to it. But I did hear this verse just now, though. And I did give my man mad credit for his verse.
Absolutely. Let me say something. Conway.
Yeah, talk about Conway real quick, and then we're gonna get to Mark, who's on the phone.
Conway is the illest guy rapping right now.
Oof.
Hands down. He's the illest guy rapping right now, hands down. I'm sorry. Anybody who disagrees, feel free. But if you listen to what this man has been putting out, he is the illest guy rapping.
He definitely, he's definitely throwing some heat out there. There's no doubt about it.
He's throwing heat out there. He's consistent. You could feel however you want about the short albums that he's been putting out, but he has never cheated you in any way, shape, or form. He's versatile, and I need to see a lot more music videos out of him, because that was like the video was fire. Oh man, Conway is coming from a king to a god on Friday.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I am
waiting on that like Christmas.
It's coming. It's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
Also, one more comment. Since we're talking about verse of the year contenders, that verse on Education off of Bandana album, even though, actually no, because that came out 2019.
Yeah, 2019. What? That's right. That was 2019.
I take it back. But there was some verses on there. Black Thought has been ripping, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, from King to a God, man, that's coming out. I've been waiting for this album to come out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been waiting for this album to come out. I'm definitely going to review that joint. We got to review that joint. I've been waiting for it to come out. That's going to be super dope, man. It's Upstate New York night, man. No doubt about it. We got a call on the line. We got Mark Russo on the line. Hey, caller. Hey, Mark, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. Do me a favor. Can you turn that down in the back? Because we can hear it coming through.
Hold on 1 second. Is that good now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. So, Mark, what's going on, man? Talk to us a little bit. Tell us. I mean, I know, Marco Polo Vision had you, send some music in and whatnot. You know what I mean? We got this joint up here. It's called, what's the name of it? Look at Us Now, featuring Sean Carey and MC Search.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it.
Drew from Four Tops playing some percussion on there, too.
Word. Okay. All right. Yeah. Dude from the Four Tops.
Yeah, I do a lot of work with my friends from the Four Tops and Temptations and stuff, too. So, yeah, I always got a little bit of, some real music involved in my stuff, man,
Well, that's what's up, man. That's dope. So, tell us a little bit just about you, man.
All right. Well, I did a lot of security gigs years ago for a lot of artists and stuff that met a lot of people. And, during downtime, made some music here and there. We made some cool songs. I've been sitting on like 40 freaking tracks for like a while. I did this song a couple of years ago, and, when I was playing the keyboard on it, just if you listen to the intro of the keyboard, it reminded me of an old Search song on Return of the Product album. I think it's called Here It Comes. And when I got the song all finished, I said to myself, I think Search would probably sound pretty good on this song. And I never had no hookup to Search at the time. And, Polo is always good at finding people or getting a hold of somebody. So I hit him up. And I was like, Polo, can you get a hold of this dude for me and see if I get him on this track? And, he was able to hit up Search, and I got in contact with Search, and we made that track happen.
Okay.
And my dude Sean is like he's like a really good like musical artist, singer, rapper. On every song that I've done, he's almost on like every track I've done in one way or another. Whether he's playing a guitar line, a bass line, whether he's singing, he's on one of my tracks like almost all the time. So, and I like doing stuff with Sean. He's just a great artist and he really gives a great spirit to the music and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, yo, I'm gonna play it, and then
I look forward to you guys' input. And the funny thing was, I was supposed to actually have Sugar Free on this track too, because I was being managed by Rapping Forte's manager, and Forte and Sugar Free, I think, are blood cousins and stuff. And but Forte's manager was kind of like a scumbag, so I had to fire him. And that didn't really work out in their favor, but it's still be cool. I mean, I really dig Sugar Free too, but Search killed the verse and worked out cool. So
okay, all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and check it out, and then talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, right? I look forward to your info, man. I really do.
Yeah, so let's get it.
All right.
Hey, Beavis. Yeah. If you get one for the funk, how many do you get for the bass? Two.
It's a long time coming when you became someone, but you came from nothing. I came up struggling, can't tell me nothing when I'm out here hustling. Who would believe that I achieve my dreams and see the sky? Just and I don't even need a reason why. I just say what I feel and release the vibe. Life gave me the keys to drive. Feel the breeze, what an evening to be alive. All we need is the freedom to be outside without the demons that lead us to our demise. I'ma hit the ground running, keep the sound coming. Every day I thank God that I found something that's positive, cause I gotta live. Now I got a lot of people that I'm rocking with. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, doing the musical thing. This shit remind me of the tune by the gang. Hip hop, hip it to the hip hop, and you don't stop a thing. Everybody it's a long time coming when you became someone, but you came from nothing. I came up struggling, can't tell me.
Let me ask you a question. Ever write for a beat of 35,000 feet high? A revelation make a cipher complete. Hustled on every street, my fans carried the heat. Some of them we never got to meet. Recipe without you, there would be no me. True facto. So I never let the fact go. So next time you see me on IG at Walmart, Ivy slap you. I got you. Drinks are on me. I got you, bro. So get on up. Lean on me, I'ma help you. Get on up. If you drop, don't stop. You gotta get on up. Fall 7 times, but on a get on up. The most high is the reason I get on up. If Trump busts his ass and help it, let me flip it. You know I go ham before you knew what's ham a Jew. I don't need ham, I'm finished completely.
Everybody time coming when you became someone, but you came from nothing. I came up struggling, can't tell me look good now. Everybody it's a long time coming when you became someone, but you came from nothing. I came up struggling, can't tell me nothing when I'm out here hustling, baby.
I know you gonna dig this.
All right, yo, it definitely got some funk behind it, as it's still playing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a whole nother instrumental towards the end. You know what I'm saying? You know, some funk going on. Go ahead and bang to it. Yeah, Savvy. Yeah, Savvy. Go ahead and get it, Savvy. Go, Savvy. Go, Savvy. Go, Savvy. Yeah, no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? That joint is definitely kind of funky, man. And MC Search, he did his thing on it, too. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing on it, man. Big shout out to everybody who made that track. Let me get Mark back on the line. Savvy, first of all, tell me what you thought about it. You start dancing to it. Tell me what you thought about it, man.
Hey man. Flashlight. hey, listen, man.
Hey, one second. Mark, can you turn that down and back because we can hear it?
Yeah, I'm turning it down right now.
There you go.
Myself, man. My bad.
There you go. Go ahead, Savvy.
I want to hear more. Music like this in hip hop. I want to hear more funk influenced beats, and hear people flowing over it and making something that's like, you know what I'm saying, vibey and we could pull up to the function and dance to it and have a good time and be in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? That was fun. I had fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so this was all you guys played it. You guys made all the music, everything, right?
Yeah, all the songs that I do, I make on my own music and stuff like that, man. I don't use really samples or any kind of stuff. I was scratching on there. I wrote and played all the rhythm section, and then I had my dude, Josh Lohman. He's like a freaking beast when it comes to improv guitar solos, man. So I just let him do his thing, you know. And then I had my buddy Drew, like I said, from the Four Tops, doing some percussion towards the end and stuff on the triangles. Yeah, he just killed that shit, man. It was pretty nice, man.
Yeah, that was a dope track, man.
I like that, you know, like 80s electronic funk vibe, and Zap right there, you know.
Yeah. That was a dope track. That was a dope track. I like that. And MC Search definitely came through and did his thing, right? And you know, MC Search is making a Christmas album.
Really?
He announced that on the last show that he's making a Christmas album. Now, I mean, I guess I don't know if it's just gonna be like Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, but I forgot what the name of it is. I have to go back and look. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to reach out to him, see if you can get on that joint, man.
I mean, I got a lot of tunes out there right now. It's just I got a couple songs out there. One I did with my friend Robert Carter. I don't know if you remember the old group Nature's Divine. And he was in that group, and he also sang with the Temptations. And that was my second song I put out. It's called Thinking About You, and that more was like a Motown vibe. And then I put out a couple other tracks. And it's like I don't really classify the music I put out as rap that's out today. I'm more like classified like hip hop soul, hip hop like funk, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's what's up.
I was like really inspired by like DJ Quick, Parliament, you know, Grand Central Station, that kind of music right there. That's what kind of
I ain't mean to cut you off, but when I heard the song, I was thinking Oakland Stroke. So as soon as you said Grand Central Station, I was like, yeah, that's right up what dude was looking for right there. So I heard that Oakland Stroke in there. I was thinking, man, if we had a Shock G on there.
Oh my God, Shock G on there? Yeah, that's right up Shock G's lane.
Right. I mean, I was really hoping to get that Sugar Free version, man. The Sugar Free would have killed that too, man.
Yeah. I could definitely hear Sugar Free on that joint.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I could have definitely heard Sugar Free on that. That was dope, man. That was dope. I'm looking forward to hearing some more music from you too.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I could put my Instagram link on there too if you want, man.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna let you put it up in there, but I could definitely put a link to this video up there, and then maybe they can reach you from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and you from New Paltz?
Yeah, I'm actually originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I moved around a lot, and I was living in Pennsylvania for a while, and now I just moved back to New Paltz a few months ago.
Okay, I see. Upstate New York is representing tonight.
Yeah, definitely, man. Most definitely.
Upstate is representing tonight. There's no doubt. Yes, hey, Mark, I appreciate you, bro. I'll be looking forward to hearing and getting some more music from you, and I'm gonna make sure I definitely put this link in the chat.
Hey, I appreciate that very much, man. I appreciate you guys' time, and I really appreciate your input, and really appreciate the fact you put my song out there, man.
Man.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
Peace.
have a great day, all right? Appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
Likewise.
Yo, I love to hear fresh stuff, man. I love to hear fresh stuff.
That was different.
I like to hear fresh
That
stuff
was real different.
yeah, because every time I'm listening to music, man, everybody comes with the same exact song, a couple of different lyrics, but basically the same exact concept, the same sound, everything. And I'm like, yo, it pisses me off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I turn on 8 songs in a row and I hear the same shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man, with this, like, give me something fresh, something new. You know what I'm saying? Something that stimulates my brain. And I don't mean makes me think, just like wakes me up like, oh, snap, I like this sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And the confidence to do it.
Exactly.
It too, man.
That's the thing. Right.
Some people might try something new and they'll hide it on the album. Like it'll be song 11. You know what I'm saying? So you like, but this right here. Yeah. But what I'm saying is when the song first came on, I was thinking like, man, maybe it's gonna be something melodic, something entrancing, you know what I'm saying, something where dudes can, really spit their lyrics. And then I hear this because I to be honest with you, I hadn't heard of this dude before, so you know what I'm saying. So I didn't know what to expect, but I kind of dug this, you know what I'm saying, a lot. I think experimentation in the arts is what we need. You know what I'm saying? Because in the arts, we get more of the same, and it's exactly what it is, more of the same, as opposed to people experimenting and performing well at what it is that they trying.
Yeah, people are too scared. People are just scared to experiment. Scared. I don't want to say that because I do hear like artists, trying to do some new sounds and new things, but they stay within a box. They only go so far out of bounds with it. You know what I mean? They kind of stay right within they stay with, they experiment a little bit, but make sure they stay within some a certain sound. You know what I mean? I just like to hear stuff that's fresh and new.
People are scared to fail. Some artists are scared to fail. They think that if they fail on a song that they'll lose their core audience.
Right.
And that's not always the case, man. I say, experiment with some, be true to who you are as an artist, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got it in your heart, do it. That's right.
And Brooklyn Honcho is asking, what else is there to rap about? I don't think it's just about what you're rapping about. It's about the sounds. You know what I'm saying? And you are right. You're right. Everything gets reinvented, but it's about the sound. Just like experimenting with some fresh new sounds, or not even fresh new sounds, going back to something that was maybe 30 years ago but sounds fresh today. I mean, I don't know, I just hear too many people like I always say, you know what I'm saying, I turn on 8 tracks in a row and they all start off with yeah, and I'm like, come on, man, like every single one of them, before the beat comes on, yeah, and then the beat comes on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but there is stuff to rap about. I mean, you can rap about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you can say it in different ways. You can say it in new ways. I mean, you can... I had somebody submit a song to me, haven't played it yet, rapping about cigars because he likes to smoke cigars. I mean, but it sounds dope. It don't sound cheesy or corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's things that you can rap about and ways that you can... ways that you can use different concepts and it still be dope. You know what I'm saying? There's things you can do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's more about the sounds, though. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the sounds. It's not always just about what you're rapping about. It's more about the sound of it. When everybody comes in and says and does the same exact thing that the last 5 people did. Like when you're a new artist and you're doing the same thing that everybody else did, how do you expect to get noticed? You're not really. If there's 10 pennies on the floor, you're not going to notice any one penny. You just pick up one of the pennies. You just go down, let me pick up this one. Right? You might pick up all 10, right? Because it's money. But if you could only pick up one, you're just going to grab one. Right? But if one of them was shiny while the other ones were rusty, you'll probably pick up the shiny one. You know what I'm saying? Because that one stood out. All the other ones look the same. It's the same thing. When I hear the same exact sound, every single record, you know, you just like, this is normal. It's the regular stuff. It's the regular stuff. It's the regular stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But how much of a role in that have audiences played, and have people and have gatekeepers played? Because for a lot of time, people wanted a certain thing out of rappers. We have to admit that.
Right. Nah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Always encouraged to experiment. You were encouraged to be original and different, but you weren't necessarily encouraged to experiment too far. Guys like Andre 3000 seem like geniuses now and in hindsight, but there was people talking ish about some of the moves he was making and some of the ways that he presented himself, even though it was unique, new, and different and dope. There was like, we ain't ready for that kind of change yet.
Right.
And so I feel like now, you know, that we've advanced so far into the history of hip hop, right? Into the tenure of the hip hop existing in the musical pantheon. It's like we're refreshed by that same sort of experimentation now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree, but I thought the same thing about A Tribe Called Quest. The first time I saw A Tribe Called Quest, I was like, these dudes ain't even got on no Adidas. They ain't got on no gold chains. Where they radio at? You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't even got on Kangos. These cats gonna be garbage. That's what I was thinking until I listened to their joint. And when I listened to their joint, I was like, you know what? All right, they got me. You can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta listen to artists. All artists aren't gonna be exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to NWA and A Tribe Called Quest at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be just one lane. So I agree with what you're saying, dog.
Yeah. Listen. Tribe Called Quest is, you know, Tribe Called Quest, man. That was the first tape that I ever bought with my own money. People's Instinctive Travels. That joint was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite. That joint was just crazy.
I have a question for y'all. When did the gold chains come into hip hop and become the thing?
Shit, man, they've been in. I mean,
yeah,
since like
85, 84,
the early 80s, man, early 80s. I mean, you see Slick Rick.
Yeah.
You see Slick Rick. I mean,
yeah, well. Yeah, you know, because rap groups that when they first came out, they was dressing like funk R&B.
Yeah, they was like, exactly. They was like, you know, like funk groups and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, have you?
Later on,
Savvy, have you even heard of the Gold Chain War?
The Gold Chain War, no.
Nah, I mean that was back in the 80s when people were killing people for their gold chains.
Right.
Okay. I know what you're talking about now. I didn't know it was referred to that way.
Yeah. That's what it was referred. If you ever watch I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, man, right? Like, you know that's a slapstick comedy, but that, like, you know, in the beginning of the movie they kind of talk about the gold chain war, this and that. They got this dude, he got killed, and he got like his whole body is covered in, you know, it's a comedy. Whole body is covered in gold chains. I mean, it was real. It was like people was just like sneakers today, right? I mean, it's not happening as much now, but for a while it was happening crazy with Jordans, where, you know, people was getting killed for their sneakers, people was getting killed for their gold chains.
Right.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I did read Prodigy's My Infamous Life, and it sounded like it was a war going on out there anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it was right.
Yeah, I don't think the gold chains was, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's money, property value, gold. But I feel like, man, like, according to the perception I have from what I've heard and learned and read, it seemed like it was static.
Right.
Yeah. And look, and Brooklyn Honcho, he's saying, you know, be open to the to the new cats. Don't shun on them. What more can you rap about? Yo, I ain't stunning on the new dudes, man. Yo, I mean, if they can rap, they can rap. If they can flow, they can flow. And there's a lot of new cats out there that's rapping about things other than just. It's not even about what they're rapping about. It's just having some new sounds. Not just being the same over and over and over and over and over again. That's one thing that I'm getting a little bit nervous about with the upstate New York scene.
Right.
Everybody from upstate New York is trying to be Griselda and have that style, and then now everyone's gonna replicate it. And although that style's not new, it's an old style, but they brought it back to do what they do, right? But now everyone, that's what they do. That's what they're doing, right? That's the upstate New York scene. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And then pretty soon it's just gonna be overdone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of like what you expect from Queensbridge rappers, like how Queensbridge rappers walk, talk, rap, everything be so similar that when you hear a song, you know exactly where they from. You know what I'm saying? So I dig it. But the thing is, to get back to my man, to the point about my man's song though, dog, for him to have a knowledge of old school funk. You know what I'm saying? And for them to play it, replicate it, try something new, like take a little old and put it into a new format for new ears and old ears to enjoy at the same time, to me, took some guts. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats don't take guts. They stay in that lane of what worked before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking that, because, it is what it is. Some people like cheeseburgers and that's all they want. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to test nothing else. So I just like the fact that my man tried something new. That was dope.
Yeah. And my man Brooklyn, thank you for the super chat. He said, well, put back on that Funkadelic BS then. I mean, the thing, bro, the thing is not just about that song, right? I like that, they did something. Although it's not different, it's not like it hasn't been done what they did, but, for today, it's different. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, if everybody's gonna do the same exact thing, then music gets boring. In my opinion, it just gets boring.
Have y'all heard a lot of Tyler the Creator's music?
A little bit,
not a lot,
not a whole lot, a little bit.
The very thing you're talking about is the reason why I love his production.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I saw that he had made a beat on the Paris album, I was like, I'm going straight to that song. I want to hear the beat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So and then he said Jay-Z is not doing nothing with that business talk. I disagree. The last song that he did with was whack. When Nas dropped, with Pharrell, that joint was whack. But 444 did very well for him, didn't it?
Right.
444 did great for him.
Did great for him. He sold, man. I don't know what the exact album sales were, but 444 did great for him.
Right.
I don't know.
It wasn't super businessy on that album, though. You know what I'm saying? It was more introspective.
Yeah, it was introspective. But he had his times where he was trying to teach a little bit, just about, trying to teach you how to da-da-da-da for $9.99, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I got one more song to play, man. It's another team from upstate New York. All right, this is JD Riggs and Hooligan Easy. The name of the song is Hood Cry. Okay. They're with, I don't know if you remember INF. He's from Rochester. You remember INF, right? INF. He called in, he talked. I think that's who you were talking about earlier, Freezy. INF. They all run with the same High Caliber Music. That's the name of the label, High Caliber Music. So this track right here is JD Riggs and Hooligan Easy. The name of the song is Hood Cry. Right, and I'm gonna put their Bandcamp. If you like the song, cop it, man. Support these artists. That's what we're doing this for, man. We want you to support these artists. If you can't support them by buying their music, then at least share it somewhere. You know what I mean? share their music, share their Instagram, do something like that. We're trying to support these independent artists because, you know, they put a lot of heart into their music. All right. So this is JD Riggs and Hooligan Easy. The name of the song is Hood Cry, produced by Othello Beats. And it's high caliber music based out of Rochester. Let's go.
How do I feel about it? What do you mean, how do I feel about it? I'll tell you what I'm not in favor of. I'm not in favor of cleaning up another country when this is filthy. That's bad. You dig that? What this cracker hasn't learned is clean home first. You can't guarantee freedom to people millions of miles away when you got crap going on right here in the neighborhood, in the city.
Look, we ain't tap dancing for massing now. We sick of talking about issues, we need some action now. No backing down, just say it loud. You black and proud, youngers getting caskets before they get in my cap and gown. Because they shooting, they get away even though it's proven. And they got all the loot, so that's why we lootin'. We should be talking about hunger, mental health, and pollution. But instead, I gotta fight for the Constitution. Oh wait, the Constitution wasn't written for me. We told you to build schools, you build a prison for me. We protesting in peace, and you gon' send an army. But no weapon that's formed against me shall ever harm me. Yeah, so fuck a rapper that's popping and dissing. When the bigger enemy is these politicians. Nothing to lose, we all got us a pot to pissin'. But when it burns, they gonna stop and listen. I know they hear me. You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad, cause you know how the good die. Yeah, they can't stop us if we unify. It's you and I, fist up, put them in the sky.
You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad, cause you know how the good die. And I'd rather tell the truth than be living lies. It's you and I, put your middle fingers in the sky. 2020 got me feeling like we far from respect. I can't breathe, you got your knee on my neck. Turn these stakes upside down about this lack of respect. It's like you black, they want you gone, throw a noose on your neck. I thought the oath that you swore said you here to protect. But all I see is neglect, abuse of power. Why they look at us sour? Look at my children like the future is ours, but that's a mystery. When they gon' feel our pain, repeated history. You ain't never come from the dark, know what it did to me. You don't know the price to be dark, we living differently. They been deadly on us, beyond petty on us. Our hands up and they still pulling weapons on us. They feel this pain when I spill my voice. You did it wrong, I gave them hope when they ain't had no choice. They want flames with a propane setting. I can't breathe, the world closed with all this COVID spreading. You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad, cause you know how the good die. And I'd rather tell the truth than be living lies. It's you and I, put your middle fingers in the sky.
You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad, cause you know how the good die. Yeah, they can't stop us if we unify. It's you and I, fist up, put them in the sky.
My God. Wow. Wow.
All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, that was JD Riggs and Hooligan Easy. Name of the song is Hood Cry. And again, you know, upstate New York, ladies and gentlemen, from Rochester, New York.
Yo, you know what this remind me of, man?
Uncle Freezy, talk to me about it.
This is my joint right here. This is my joint right here, right? Because the sample is so dope, right? So as soon as I hear this come on, I'm like, I remember this song. So first of all, the dude's rapping. I kind of like the way that they didn't try to kill it. They knew the beat was dope, and they just rapped on it. You know what I'm saying? They just flowed on it, right? But when I heard this, I remember hearing this song being hugged up at a dance at PS15 back in like 1986. You know what I'm saying? Hugged up with this girl that I had liked all year, and she finally gave me some play. You know what I'm saying? So this joint is like a sample of this joint called Show Me by Howard Hewitt. You know what I'm saying? From way back in the day, right? But the everything on this joint sounded perfect together. No matter how many, like I said, they rapped on the beat, they flowed, and the sample was dope, and the drums was dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we have great individual pieces, but the song may not come together. To me, the song came together on this joint. You know what I'm saying? And it threw me back to PS15, back to this. This is crazy. This, to me, I'm going to go buy this joint as soon as we finish. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't do that. Usually I let some songs marinate or whatever, and then come back to it and then see. But this right here, I think this right here, to me, this joint was fire, and I hope that don't sound like hyperbole. You know what I'm saying, to the people in the chat or whatever. But you said this dude, they connected to that dude INF.
Yeah, they're part of the same label.
Yo, they got something going on.
They're part of the same label, High Caliber Music.
They got something going on, dog. I don't know what it is. They have something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but they have something.
Yeah,
they have a clear nucleus about what they want to do.
Well, and if all of their music is this style, for the most part. I don't know if you remember the joint that had Rod Digger on it. It was Shade Noir. The ladies rapping. We did it early. They were High Caliber Music too. The only thing I would say is I thought that the production was a little bit scratchy. The quality, I thought it was a little bit scratchy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And could be, and maybe it's because I played it off the website. You know what I mean? It could be a little bit, the production could be a little bit clearer. I thought, but for the most part, though, it was dope. It's dope.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying it was dope. Big shout out to my man Tony Crow. He's from the Bronx, but he's in Utica, New York now. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Tony Crow. But yeah, man. That Upstate New York stuff, Tony. You know what I'm saying? We played a lot of Upstate New York music tonight. As a matter of fact, everything we played was from Upstate New York besides one.
Right.
The one dude was from Fayetteville. Everybody else Upstate New York. So, Upstate New York is doing it today.
Shout out to Fayetteville too, man. Fayetteville is a college town and an army town. It's military and college at the same time. So the parties there be banging, dog.
Fayetteville, Dreamville.
Fayetteville, yeah, man.
Benny the Butcher had a new joint. He got a new joint out too.
The one with Armani Caesar?
He got a new joint out. Like, Benny the Butcher's album is going to be crazy when it comes out.
I can't wait to hear that.
It's going to be crazy when it comes out.
How did you feel about his Posse album? It was mainly supposed to be him and Rick Hyde and all them. How'd you feel about that one?
I don't even know if I heard it all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even want to jump in there and say anything about it.
I feel you. Man's been putting out stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So, but this month is going to be heavy with Griselda this month, right? Because Westside Gunn's, his album was supposed to drop and it got pushed back.
What album is that?
His album got pushed back. Let me see. I forgot the name of it now, but he had an album that was supposed to come out in August.
I'm kind of confused as to what his strategy is, right? Because
I think his strategy is to just drop music. Word. That's it. I think that's their whole strategy, bro, to just drop music.
But him in particular, right? And and this is why I say this. We got Pray for Paris.
Right.
Dope. Cool. Fly God 2 came out. I didn't like Fly God 2 as much as I like Pray for Paris, but there's some good stuff on that. Now, after that came out, we got another music video from Pray for Paris after the release of the Fly God album. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why didn't you wait, put the videos out for Pray for Paris, right? Then drop Fly God. I mean, it might be just me thinking too sequentially. Like of course you can just drop anything you want whenever you want. If you have a video recorded, you can just drop it whenever you feel like it, right? But I'm confused. Just not seeing the point. I didn't even know there was another album coming out. That would make 3 albums this year.
Who made the Sunshine? It's his debut on Shady Records. Shady Records debut.
Oh.
Who Made the Sunshine? That's the name of the album. It was supposed to come out. August 28th, but it was pushed back. So maybe it's not going to come out in September. Maybe it's going to come out a little bit later.
Yeah,
Who Made the
Sunshine?
That sounds
why they even needed Shady. Yeah, I just don't get that.
Say that again. What'd you say, Freezy?
I know we beat it. You know, I'm beating a dead horse. I just don't get that, man. These dudes was popping before. I mean, what do you need them for? What do you need Shady them for?
I think they have. The last time I checked, I came away with the impression that they have distribution through Shady. Well, no. West Side is distribution through Shady, managed through Rock Nation. Benny the Butcher also managed through Rock Nation, but independent in all parts otherwise. And then Conway is the one signed as an artist, like, to Shady Records. He's not managed by Rock Nation like the other two are. But he's clearly, you know, in good with them. You know, Jay-Z showed up to his show and everything like that. But I don't know if they're necessarily in a situation where there's creative decision making being made by the label. I don't think it's like the label kind of controls anything about when they drop either. That was my impression of what I had read about them in their contracts.
Right. Right.
But that was like last year that I read that, so things could change, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But why you say that though? Freezer, like.
So the thing is, I feel like they had enough cachet to build their own empire on their own because they already built a fan base. They basically brought a fan base to a record label as opposed to the record label putting them out there to build a fan base to bring to them. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, that's kind of what's happening right now. And you know, like artists are building a fan base, and then when they have a fan base, the record labels look and say, "Oh, they got a fan base. Let's go get them." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they sell them on. We're gonna help you reach out, stretch out, and build a bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying?
And promote the longevity deal. Like listen, you don't want to be hot for like 2 years. You want to be hot forever. I understand.
Right.
I understand what they're saying.
You know, and you know, I think a lot of time, there's not that many artists that are independent and they build a fan base, but it goes beyond being regional. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these independent artists. They're like, we can take you national and then global. You know what I'm saying? Where I think with the right strategy, a regional artist that gets big regionally can push themselves, you know, to go national. You know, but you know, it's about, especially for the artists, like artists that we had today, you know what I'm saying, that don't have a lot of marketing power. It's much harder to get known on a different coast, you know, in the South, in the East. You know what I'm saying? It's much harder to get known there. You know, even with social media out there, because people still kind of listen to music that's within their region. Then what happens when you get linked up with a label and you start, you know, you're featured on a song with this artist. You know what I'm saying? You don't, not that artist featured on your song, but you're featured on that artist's song because that's a little bit more powerful. Like people always think, you know what? If I pay Conway and he gets on my record, everyone's going to be like, yo, I'm going to check it. But that's not necessarily true. You know when people really start to check for you? When Conway calls you and says, get on my record, and now you're on Conway's record, or you're on somebody, you know, you're on Jay-Z's record or Nas's record or you know, whoever, J. Cole's record. You know what I'm saying? Now people hear you because they already got this mass appeal, you know what I'm saying? You know, this national recognition, global recognition. So now people hear you. You know what I'm saying? And these independent artists that's just regional, they can't get on their records. They can call one of those guys up and say, "Can you get on my record?" And if they got enough money, one of them artists might drop a verse on their record, right? But then you still got to push that record out there,
right?
But when you get on one of their records, that record's gonna get pushed, and that's what a label can do. A label can get you featured on somebody else's record,
right?
And, and things like that. Not just that, but things like that.
Right. And the label can also leverage relationships in order to create pathways where there were once blockages.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's certain people you can't get in a room with. There's certain phone calls that don't get answered. There's certain things that are not prioritized because people are viewing things as a business and not from an artistic standpoint. So when you as an artist reach a point where you feel like you've done all you can do to elevate yourself, now you're trying to take a leap forward, right? And you might not necessarily have the capital to make that leap, nor might you have the strategy or the infrastructure. You might not have a big enough team of people working with you that can handle all of the operations that you need to get going in order to take that leap into the next level. Because right before they signed, I remember all the people that I heard about talking about Griselda were like people who were really, really into rap. And a lot of them were also hip hop heads and had a love for 90s boom bap and all that and all types of gangster rap. And so they loved it. They were banging it. And it was spreading by word of mouth. But then I started seeing a lot of European attention, a lot of crazy like looks coming their way after the signing, because now, even though you've been dope all along, there's different people paying attention to you now.
Right.
Yeah, and that's part of the big thing right there, I think. But but I still feel like, though, if you had like they already had a very, very huge following, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that they could have transitioned that into global recognition on their own. They got global recognition now, but they could have transitioned it on their own. But hey, you know what? They did what they did, and who knows? Maybe they go ahead, whatever the deal they got, they rock with it, do it. Now they got the global recognition and go back and just, I'm independent now. You know what I'm saying? They got that global recognition, then they go straight independent, just on their own. I mean, we'll see what goes on with it, man. But tonight, we really rocked out with some upstate New York stuff. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? I think Friday I might Friday, you know what I'm saying, not come on live, but just play a bunch of songs, just all upstate New York joint. I might just rock out with it for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just play them joints back to back, just grab artists from upstate New York to play. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, upstate New York is doing it, man. Upstate New York is doing it. There's a big shout out to them.
Hey, Sam, you mind if I want to say something quick to the audience? I mean, would you mind if I plug the thing me and you did?
No, go ahead,
Chop
man.
It Up thing?
Go ahead.
For everybody out there, so I have this channel. It's called On and On. I do a segment called Chop It Up where we have people come on and we basically do just general conversations. I did one with Sim. Where we just opened up and talked about life, hip hop, family, all that. I also did one with Savvy D, and Savvy D is like my mama favorite person in the world. She don't even know him personally, but y'all check that out, man. Check out these shows that I be doing with my man, not because it's my channel, but because you get an inside look to who these people are as people. And some of their background and stuff. We have real conversations about stuff that matter. Again, it ain't about Uncle Freezy on his channel, even though I would appreciate the support. But the thing about this, go check it out so you can understand, so you get some insight to who Sim Russell is, and to Savvy D is, and to the Flowtown legend,
doubt.
To some others, Steve and some others that have been on the show. Because y'all have conversations like this at home. And it's a shame that it's not shared. So we just doing that so we can, share the love to let you know that the stuff y'all talk about ain't isolated. So just come check it out, man. And I appreciate it if you sub and like, but I would really appreciate it if you come and join the conversation so that we can move important conversations forward.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Freezy, I'm gonna give you the ability to put the link in the chat, so you can go ahead and put that link in the chat. All right, so people can
yeah, man,
check it out. But I'm gonna head up out of here. Next week, we know next week we at least got one song from Brooklyn Honcho's. I think that's his wife, right? I think that's your wife. So we're definitely gonna have that on. You know what I mean? I'm going to check it out and get everything together to make sure we got that on. I see Chuck Allen, he said, play that battle between Meth and Math Hoffa. Did you guys see that? This joint was dope. I'll play it next week. I'll play it next week because Meth was getting off on that joint. Did you know that they battled?
No.
Savvy, I see you looking up. Yeah, man, they did a little, they had a little thing. It's on Math Hoffa's YouTube page. It's dope, too. It's pretty dope.
Man, I have to hear that. After what I said about Method Man, I missed it.
Yeah, man, you gotta check that out. It's pretty dope too, man. It's pretty dope.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. Next week we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have some more songs on. We'll see if we get a couple. See if we get some guests on or something like that next week. I had a couple of people that was supposed to come on this week, actually last week, but I had to cancel last week. So. We'll get them on. As a matter of fact, we got a dude, Planet Hank, that's going to be coming on the show who actually did some production work with Griselda. So it's coming on the show. It's going to be dope.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Dope.
And this week, that J. Rue the Damager interview is going to come out.
Okay.
I'm saying it was a good interview too. He was good at, J. Rue the Damager is a real dude, man. He's cool, man. He's cool. He just opens up and talks about whatever. He's a funny dude, too. You know what I'm saying? So that J. Rue the Damager interview is going to come out this week. That should be pretty dope. Just had, do some editing on it and stuff like that. Just a little update, right? We're doing Underground Radio now on Wednesday nights. Okay. And the format, we had the format today, but it's gonna switch up just a little bit. Not that much. We'll continue to have the videos in the beginning. We'll have the songs, 4 or 5 songs. Be on the lookout for more music to be uploaded. I'll be uploading music of independent artists, and then I want you guys to check it out, talk about it, and those artists that people like will feature on the show. So that's kind of the way it's going, right? I upload music. If you like the artists, we'll feature them on the show like that. Then at the end of the show, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have just artists where we just kind of play some music at the end for maybe 30 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? So hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I know you guys want to go ahead and watch the game. I don't know what the score is and nothing like that. I know you want to watch the game. But I'm about to get up out of here. I might do a little pop-up show sometime this week. Just pop up and talk about whatever subject that's out there. You know what I'm saying? And get it on and, just talk about whatever it is. I'll definitely be on Sunday because, we got that versus battle on Sunday. That's going to be a classic one.
For sure.
Right?
Yo, hey, you mind if I say one more thing before I dip? Just one more thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Yo, listen, hey, everybody in the chat, man, we appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man, coming through. The show is not the same without y'all. If y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I know everybody subscribed to the channel already. Like, share, and continue to comment, man. It'll grow this thing. It'll be bigger than we know it before you know it. Man, appreciate the love from all the hip-hop heads and whatever. And y'all keep supporting this thing, this culture that we call hip-hop.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. But Sunday, I'm going to be live Sunday, so make sure that you check it out Sunday, man. Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. That's going to be dope. That's going to be, Chuck, that's an epic battle. Right. That's epic right there. That's going to be dope. So I'm definitely going to be on live. I'll be on. It starts at 8 o'clock. I'll be on at 7:30. You know, so just, you know, we can just talk about it. We can talk about it a little bit, and then we'll listen to the battle, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Right. So there it is. Anyway, I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please make sure that you share this out, because all of the ad revenue goes to the artist, ladies and gentlemen. All the ad revenue goes to the artist. So the more views we get, the more money goes to the artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're trying to promote this and get it, you know, so it's doing something. You know what I mean? We'll have more special guests on and stuff like that, you know, to try to help promote it for the artists. But, hey, I'm going to get up out of here. I think I'm going to take us out of here with that YNX 716 Voices. Man, I appreciate you guys. Be peaceful, and I'm out.
Yeah. YNX 71. And now I can't sleep. I toss and turn, just waiting my turn. They never cared, act like they concerned. Just keep it real, cause these voices tell the truth. They fear it way more than a lie. The pressure applied, I prophesized, they made me new. My alter ego told me fuck rap. I made it pack, in fact I broke it once, no sense to rush back. I'm using caution for this calling. Used to hear them talk less, and now they speak more often. I read and sketch, I won't see neglect that won't keep me off them. Foot on you rappers' neck, they keep on telling me I'm next. That's why I'm YNX. The only goal is be the best, that's where my mind directs me. I can't settle for nothing less. See, it's level to take this breath. I'm rapping till no energy's left. I'm mild mannered, so my enemies blessed. I practice patience, looking past the people hating. I wonder who envy best. Search for love like there's any left. I lost it all before I came across. I manifested. I sip this Henny trying to argue with these voices. Yo, don't hate on me, you should've made some better choices. Tried to let go of the feelings that I kept inside. I hear these voices in my head. See, it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. I hear these voices in my head. They normal cause I'm a Gemini. Yo, look, hey yo. These split personalities clash. Can't give a pass to my downfall. I learned it so fast. Don't be your own demise. I made my own path and you can follow it. I bottle up my thoughts and my hollow tips like y'all gotta listen. I chose every mission, gave no souls free admission. Souls was given in exchange for this life. They contradicting. Listen, thought I was tripping till I seen it for myself. Why they telling me health is wealth? Man, I can't seem to put the bottle down. I need to step up out my thoughts and put a block around it. Like if I'm stuck with writer's block, I know just how it sounded. It's so profound, just how I put these words together. I only get better, I see it clearly above the pressure. Yo, I sip this Henny trying to argue with these voices. Yo, don't hate on me, you should've made some better choices. Tried to let go of the feelings that I kept inside. I hear these voices in my head, see it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. Yo, I hear these voices in my head, it's normal cause I'm a Gemini. YNX 716.
I hear voices. I hear voices. In my ear is where have hobbies. Have hobbies. Have hobbies.
So you gotta have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them
Have
shits.
hobbies. Have hobbies.
Okay.
Have hobbies.
Yeah.
Have hobbies.
Yo, untouchable De Niro, double meaning, level thinking, ground zero, divine ego, swift spirit moving over the water, the holy breath, the road of lonely steps, chosen the whole strength, the pole shift, Tokyo drift, gliding slide with a bulky spliff, my fingertips on the cliff like a sly stone flick, Sharon Stone giving me neck like herringbone, she sure could carry a tone, just hearing her moan, prime cut, she got T-bone, Demi Moore rubbing my back, ready to reload, grown man the G code, it's deep though, James cruising straight, flaming the eighth, planning the greatest escape. Out of state with sovereign place, wait, golden silver standard, considered a challenge. Well-balanced economics, just living the ballad. Songs are so smooth, aged yak overdue. I ain't trying to hold you, I'm just holding the glue. Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Gambino slang, coded language, no emo, the most quoted, so take advantage. Turn the phones off, fizzle, take out the battery, turn the music up louder, shut up when you talk to me. Old murder ethics, the law of retribution, follow all methods. In these new times, no exclusions, no slip-ups, never get caught sleeping, gotta stay gripped up and stay woke to these demons. Steam, heat, and temperature rising, the pressure building. Still in all, we came a long way from back in them buildings. Still in all, we got a long way to go. Crafting the vision, never asked for permission. Still, after these millions, just striving for perfection. The universe is mental, gotta water the seeds planted. Shine light and control conditions, nurture thoughts, solidify positions. Twisted, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Diamond Stones, Bloody Luciano, Lama Lingo, Salute Italianos, Mind State, Paper Chase, Bloody Luciano.